Hello, Graham. Uh, Now we are at the site of that new house situated not too far from former Mile 90. Now we want you to see exactly how the house and the plot looks like. I am accompanied by Dio, who is a specialist in building and construction, and Issa, who believe that at the end of this video you will find a reason to know exactly how the house looked like. Okay.
Yes, this is the front view of the building. As you can see, it's having a dormer window in front. This is the left end view. Measure 8 meters 9. And it is being plastered. Why the frontage is not yet plastered? 19 meters.
Start again. The measurement.
Why the measurement of the frontage is 19 meters.
As you can notice, all the windows already have protectors, okay, iron protectors, and even an iron door. Okay, now we're just moving down to have a side view of the other part, of the downer part. So the garage is actually situated around the right end of the house from the main road. Okay, and as you can see, this is the other end that equally measures 80 by 90 meters. Now we're just going to move in and see how we can get a view of the rooms and maybe the parlor.
This is the back elevation. From the back elevation we have just about 2 meters, and there's an existing building behind, so the gap between is 2 meters, and it is not yet plastered.
So now we entering the house from the back door. Okay, the back door that leads us directly to the parlor.
Yes, as you can see, we are now in the main parlor. This is the dining section. From the dining section, we are going straight to the room leaving from the garage. You have this the main door from the garage. From there you enter a room. From this other room. Yes, from this other room you leave.
Which is next to the garage.
Which is next to the garage.
Yeah, we go back to the other room, which is just
towards the parlor.
Yeah.
We have another room. Yes, you are now back in the parlor. From the parlor, we have a corridor into the other section. On my left, there's a room.
As you can notice, this room has already been plastered and there is ceiling. Yeah.
Opposite, there's another room which can be like the master bedroom.
Yeah, this room is directly opposite the first room we visited on this other side. And you notice that we believe it is the master's bedroom because it has a toilet. There is provision for a toilet inside the bedroom. Leave the room now and continue in the corridor, and then just on my right you find another room. Okay, all the rooms are almost same size, but for the master's bedroom, which is a bit bigger. And then at the end of the corridor you have another toilet. Okay, yeah, now this is another toilet, but then standing in between the toilet, so I have a room on my right, I have a toilet facing me, and then directly on my left, there is another door that leads into another room. Now this one is a small room, and I believe is supposed to be a kind of parking store or something. Now from this room now, it is situated on that other side that leads to the main playground of the. So from the window of this room, you can actually see the main playground of the house. So one thing you certainly have noticed is that there are only 2 doors that leads into this room, and all the doors, anybody getting into this house actually has to pass through the living room. So we have the main door which leads into the living room, and then the door from behind that also leads into the living room before you go to any of the rooms. But for the door that comes out of the garage into room 1 and then moves directly into room 2. So this room 2 now, you can actually get into it from the living room, or you pass through the first room from the garage and into the room 2. So now you understand that, just like I was saying, our main objective is for you to see the house and know it as it is now. We believe that from the plan, when you will have seen the plan, you will have a better idea of the different dimensions of the different rooms, including the parlor. At that moment now, we can see if it is necessary to scatter part of it, because the general idea was that this living room is too small for an African family. And we're thinking that if this door where Gio is coming out from could be merged with this other side, that's the side on the right, so that we have something like a bigger parlor. And more to that, this door now can serve like the dining section, and then the room at the end there could serve like the kitchen. Okay, so you observe that all the inner walls have been plastered already, but for the toilets. Okay, and none of the walls or none of the room has ceiling except the last room, except one of the last room that is there that has a ceiling already. So these ones, okay, Issa says there are actually 2 rooms. Yeah, there are actually 2 rooms with ceiling in it, and yeah. Okay, so what I'm saying now is that if you have to make this place habitable, you have to start from somewhere, and that somewhere is, first of all, accepting that the place be as it is now, and secondly, we'll move on to working on the ceiling and every other thing. So this is the other end of the house. Now, to summarize everything, we realize that this house actually has 8 different compartments, okay? One of which is the parking garage. Now, with 6 different rooms, from which we believe that one will be like the kitchen, the other one the parking store, and the other one like the dining section. Yeah, okay. And then after that, now we have the living room, yeah, which is actually small. So we believe that when you will have seen the plan, you will decide whether there is a way to merge some of the room to make the living room a bit bigger. For now, that is all we have. Thank you very much.